What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. Today I want to go through the signature teams and kind of give my prediction. Of course, now that we know the layout, now that we know the format of what it's going to look like, I want to give you guys my predictions on how it's going to roll out the remainder and some guys that I think we're going to see. So if you guys could quickly leave a like down below on this video, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet. Just about to 16,000. Thank you guys so much. And let me know down below in the comment section what signature series players would you guys like to see included within the signature team. So with all that being said, let's get right into it. So of course, we know the format, we know the layout of signature teams, we know how it's going to roll out. As you guys can see, we have our first signature series reward being 96 overall Jason Kendall, and then we're gonna have, I believe, 5 of those if I can do the counting correctly within my head, and then we're gonna have one more guaranteed 99 overall. We don't know if there's gonna be more 99 overalls, but we know there's gonna be at least one. And apparently it's a big one. Apparently it is a big boy. Could have been a boss player, so it should be a really nice card to get. And of course, you're going to have to do all of these in order to get them. So I would recommend playing the moments. I've said it before, even if you don't necessarily want the 96 overall Jason Kendall, you're probably going to want the guy who's at the end. So I think it is definitely worth a look. But as you guys can see, the first string we have play with NL teams, and that's going to get you Jason Kendall. So all the moments you are playing with National League teams, I believe, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you're playing with National League teams the entire time. And then what I think is going to happen, I think the next one you guys can see is going to roll out on Friday, September 6th. I believe that's a Friday. Hopefully it is. Might be a Thursday. I think that's going to be play with AL teams, and then the next one is going to be Interleague, and then the other two are going to follow. I don't really see anything else that they could do with that. They said it's 30 MLB teams, so really what the hell else are they going to do unless they form like some legend teams, which I don't really know if they're going to do. So I see it being like play with NL teams, play with AL teams, Interleague on September 13th, and then they're going to repeat the cycle once again for that. So that's what I think is going to happen, and I think the rewards are going to correspond for that. Of course, with the play with NL teams, we got Jason Kendall, of course, a Pittsburgh Pirate, which is a National League team. And what I think is going to happen is the AL ones, of course, you're going to get a American League player reward. And what I think the Interleague one, it's going to be a guy that is notorious for playing for both the American League and the National League. Of course, if you look at Jason Kendall, he is a Pittsburgh Pirate. He played with the Kansas City Royals at the tail end of his career. He has an impact veteran card with them on this game. But, he is most known for being a Pittsburgh Pirate. So I think they're going to kind of keep in line with that. For the AL, it's going to be a guy who is most known for playing in the American League or has always played in the AL. And then, like I said, for the Interleague, guys that have played in both leagues and were quite good. Unlike Jason Kendall, who was kind of washed at that point, was really good, maybe an all-star in both different leagues. So with that being said, here are my card predictions. Keep in mind, this is really like a needle in a haystack, and I encourage you guys to watch my video of the 92 signature series cards that I expect that we're going to get the rest of the year, because there are a lot of guys, so it is kind of hard to predict who exactly it's going to be. But for the first AL one, I'm going to say Torrey Hunter. Jason Kendall, a brand new legend in the game. Torrey Hunter, another brand new legend. Is it a little bit biased? Maybe, but I think a Torrey Hunter card would be really nice. Of course, he has played for the Twins, he's played for the Tigers, he's played for the Angels. I don't think he's ever dipped into the National League. He's always been an American League guy, and this isn't going to be like a 99 overall card. It could be like a 96, just like Jason Kendall, because I imagine they're going to kind of progress through this, because it is a collection, as you guys can see. Complete all moments and collect the 6 set rewards to unlock 99 overall signature series. You guys can tell that they're probably going to get better as time goes on, so maybe 96, 96, 97, 97, 98, 98, then a 99 at the end. Maybe they're going to do it like that, but I think a Torrey Hunter could be a 96 overall card. Of course, you guys know, really good defensive guy, very athletic, really was fun to watch him. Coming up as a kid for the Minnesota Twins. I think Torrey Hunter would be a cool card. A lot of people are excited to see him into the game for the first time, so I think that would be one right there. For the Interleague one, like I said, this is really kind of hard to say. I picked Jon Lester. I don't know if he's ever made an all-star team with the Cubs or not, but of course he has been in the NL, I believe, since 2015, 2016. I know he was with the A's for a little bit in that year where they stacked everybody. They got Jeff Samardzija and made all those moves and, you know, did nothing in the playoffs. But, you know, I think it's going to be something like that. Like I said, Jon Lester, of course, more well-known for playing with the Boston Red Sox, but I think definitely deserving of a signature. It could be like a 97 overall card. Historically, I have not loved Jon Lester cards in this game. I just don't think they pitch all that well, but I think for this, it could fit the bill. But like I said, there's so many other guys that you could plug in there. I just kind of wanted to find a pitcher, and I didn't really find any other names, at least at moment's glance. So I'm going on to what I would call like the second tier now. For the first next NL teams, I'm going to pick Adrian Gonzalez. Of course, you know, he did play in the American League. I think it was only 2 years or like a year and a half of the Boston Red Sox. Remember, he was on the cover of MLB The Show 12, I do believe. And, you know, he was good over there while he was there. But then, of course, really quickly got traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers and went over there. So more people know him as an NL player. And, of course, with the San Diego Padres, a lot of people even like his 88 overall that he has. I believe that is the San Diego Padres collection reward. I think that would be super cool. Of course, they're probably going to try to spread the positions out a little bit. They don't want to give out 3 outfielders within here. They kind of want to touch all bases a little bit. Adrian Gonzalez can play right field, but as long as this card can hit both sides, because, you know, a lot of people wouldn't really want a platoon card for going through, at this point, what would it be, like 30 plus moments, 30 plus 3 inning game moments. I think there's 10 in here. It might actually be 15. I'm not exact. I think it's 15, but I can't really do math, so you guys are gonna have to let me know about that one. But it's at least 10 damage, so figure 30. I don't think people are gonna want to do that for a platoon player, so as long as they can make a pretty good Adrian Gonzalez. For the American League teams, I'm gonna pick a Rich Gossage. Of course, New York Yankees, great. I know he's played for other teams. I know he just did get an 83 overall flashback with the Chicago White Sox, but, you know, for the most part is well known for the American League, for the New York Yankees, and this would obviously be a really top tier card. And this is the only time that I kind of question it, because you know, he already has a 95 overall, undoubtedly with a signature. He had an immortal last year, so the overall system remains the same. He would still get a 99 this year. It's just, I don't know. I'd imagine a signature would be 99 once again, so I don't know if they're going to want to put that within this program. It all depends if they want to go, you know, 96 and 97s and then give us one big boy 99, or if they want to throw in some also really good cards within there as well. All depends on what they're going to do. And then my final interleague guy that I'm going to pick is Jim Edmonds. I think this is a perfect guy for a couple of reasons. Of course, pretty well known for playing for both the California Angels at that time and then the St. Louis Cardinals, who relatively he would get a signature card with, better with the Cardinals than he was with the California Angels. But he did pretty good within both leagues, in the American and the National. And this is always a fan favorite. A lot of people love Jim Edmonds cards because he plays great defense, has really good fielding, great arm strength, like usually 95 plus, 65 or so speed, and then a very nice swing, power swinging lefty. Jim Edmonds would be a great guy for the fact that he fits kind of that interleague style that I'm going for, and then also that he is a really nice card that people will like. So I think that's a great spot to put him, and I would like to see that card within here. And then finally, the big shebang, I'm going to say Chipper Jones is going to be within here. Now, there's quite a few guys that could fit the bill as far as they could have been a boss program. It could be Babe Ruth, it could be Ted Williams, it could be Albert Pujols, it could be God knows who, but I'm going to pick Chipper Jones for a couple of reasons. I don't think they would go with like Babe Ruth necessarily, because they just released Griffey relatively for free. You know, you don't have to pick him, but I would especially say it's free now, because you get 6 program stars for every one of these that you do, so that's 90 you're getting there. Damn sure Griffey's free. It is really easy to complete the program now. All you have to do is put a couple hours into grinding and you're going to get to 300 stars. So I definitely don't see that happening, that they give us 2 top tier elite outfielders back to back pretty much for free. But if they go ahead and give us a third baseman that we've all been wanting for quite some time, I think Chipper Jones would be a great spot for here, for the fact that it would reward players. You know, if you want to get this card, you're going to have to put in the grind, and it's no small grind. I know, I don't know exactly how long it took. I remember Healy tweeted last night, it took him about 3 hours. So if you imagine 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, that really confused the hell out of me. I think 3 times 6 is 18, so 18 hours. You know, that's still quite a considerable grind if you consider consider it. So I think that's definitely going to have to be somebody who really is worth it. You know, I feel if they give us some lackluster 99, you know, somebody that nobody really wanted that much, or like a pitcher, like a starting pitcher, I would be kind of disappointed about, because it could be a great starter, but you know, you're also at the will of the odds, 1 out of 5 odds at rolling that starting pitcher in a ranked seasons game. So I think they've almost got to put it a position player, or else it's going to be kind of so-so. And I think Chipper Jones would be a great guy. Once again, all-time Brave, never switched up, never changed in science, always Atlanta Brave. I think that would be a great way to end out the signature teams and make it really worthwhile. I think people would be really happy about that with these cards that I listed, and all to get, you know, 99 signature Chipper Jones. I think people would be ecstatic. So that's my predictions on how signature teams is going to go. Like I said, I'd love to hear what you guys think down below in the comment section. Who do you guys think is going to be in there? And, you know, even some fantasy. You know, we just got Tommy John, a brand new legend. Maybe we're not done with new legends. Who knows? And the possibilities are kind of end. No, it's probably not endless. You know, maybe 1 or 2 new legends, but who knows? We gotta see. But if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like down below. Hope you guys are good today. There goes some Saudi. Yay.
Love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.